Oh, forgot about myself. Yo, what is going on, everybody? Hello, happy Tuesday. Give me a second here. All right, I just want to make sure volume's coming through. All right, trying something slightly different. Let's see. Okay. All right, sounds like the audio's coming through. Sounds like the music's coming through. I think we're good to go. All right, so first of all, cheers. I hope everybody's doing well. I hope everybody is hanging in there. Let's see what we got. Okay, so hold on. First of all, what do I want to do? I want to check, because I'm doing this. I'm live on 3 places. I've added a new destination. So we're live on Twitter now as well. So hold up. Let me just see. X.com/. Let me see if it's actually pulling through there. Damn, why is... That sucks. I don't really know what's going on here. All right, let me just check X. Because I'm testing this. I'm testing it, you know? Oh, it shows that I'm live. We got 1 viewer there. Fantastic. Okay. And we should be able to pull in, I think, all the comments. Actually, I don't know. If you're on X, can you type a comment in? Hold up. I want to check this real quick. I just want to see how it works. Hold on. I'm going to try myself. Can I write a comment? Let's see. Testing. Oh, I can see it. Oh, beautiful. Okay, so if you write something in the live chat, then we're good. We are golden. All right, guys. Sorry, I'm trying to be a little bit more, lighthearted today because it's a heavy one, ain't it? It is not looking good out there. But you know what? I do feel as though, not me per se, but I've been relaying these messages from, or sentiments from a lot of the Bitcoin maxis, macro analysts that I follow that have been talking about this for a while, right? We are not in a position where they're letting the money printer fly. And so you're not going to get an alt season. You're not going to get a risk asset season like that. So, yeah, this is a tough one. To be expected, but still tough to see. Now, that being said, if you've been following the channel, then you know... Oh, shoot, we got like 24 people? Brilliant. Oh, we got a bunch of people on X. Check that out. I think X is going to overtake Twitch soon. I mean, it already has. But I don't see any chat coming in from X except for my test. Okay, so what was I saying? If you've been following the channel, if you've been listening, I mean, I've been saying that we have not had a 30% correction yet in a bull market, which is a first. And you can make the argument that, well, like institutions are buying, they're not as paper-handed and they're not trading, right? A lot of them are just like either buying to hold or buying for whatever. So we may not see those massive kinds of dips, but you still can. And keep in mind, we hit 108 or 109. I keep forgetting what the number is. I think it's like 75. Hold on. Let me pull up my calculator here. Handy dandy calculator. So let's see, 109 times 0.7. 30% dip will put us to 76K. So are you ready for that? Because at this point, I think alts are gonna die. It's been brutal. I mean, I messaged Tails earlier and I was just like, dude, Prime is at $4. That's crazy to me. It was wow. I mean, SPS kind of beat everybody to the punch. We've been hitting new all-time lows. Nah, we're not hitting new all-time lows, but we beat the rest of the market down to like the 6.006 range, and now we're not really feeling it the way that the rest of the market is. But I guess we're still down 5%, so on a percentage basis, yeah. Who knows? Maybe there's a massive opportunity here for some of you guys. Okay, so let's do this. Let me say hi to the chat first. Also, it's really cool to get, wow, we have 12 people on X. That's kind of cool. So Leandro, what's going on? Hugo Freitas or Skyer. Oh, Skyer, I haven't seen you in a minute. How you been? Hope all is well. Dragon's here. Audio and music good. Thank you, sir. How's it going? Man, life is good, dude. Life is good. I'm getting to stack cheaper sats today. So I even went and bought some MicroStrategy. Oh, guys, I need to tell you something. And I'm probably going to make a video about this, but I wanted to show you something that I added to my collection. It's my first major Splinterlands purchase in a while, but check it out. I got 10 more plots, baby, in region 75, Azerk Mizrek. So I am now up to 15 plots in total, and I'm very excited about that, actually. So yeah, adding more. Did kind of like a bulk deal with someone, and yeah, but even still, like, there's like part of me is like, do I even need to get the land up and running right now? Like, I kind of just want to start collecting land and then slowly let it build itself up over time. Like, just allow it to like pay for itself, right? So see, look, there's a bunch here. 14, 13, 14 bucks. Oh, not as much. It looks like people have been buying up the Central Fire one. But yeah, no, I'm really excited about that. Got some more land plots, and yeah, just planning to let this build out organically. So basically, what my plan is I'm going to, instead of throwing the grain into the LP, I'm going to sell the grain, right? All the extra grain that I get currently, and we'll see whatever resources I get with my current things, and then use that to start funding everything else, right? So I may even start off with like, I don't know, like 100 DEC and level 1 cards on each plot. I don't know what the requirements are, but just to get things rolling, it will be nice. But yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. Sadly, they're in a different region, but at least I got them all in the same region. And yeah, so far so good. Well, actually, I haven't done anything outside of buying it, so got it yesterday and feeling pretty solid. So let me get back to the chat here. Supreme Victory Studios, what's up? All right, see, look, this is my testing thing. So for anybody who's on X right now, you can hit up the live chat if you want. Skyer says it's just a little dip, nothing to worry about. Let's hope so. We hadn't seen it break below 90K. So this is the first time we've seen that, but you know, the rest of the market is kind of tanking too. In fact, hold on, let me see. Because I saw the S&P 500 was down as well. Hold on, open up. All right, brokerage app here. Okay. So the SPY is down about 0.5% today. Dow Jones is up 0.3%. Isn't that interesting? And Apple's up. Apple's like green in a sea of red. Well, there's a couple of stocks that are up. It is fascinating to see that. But yeah, all of my stuff is like Bitcoin related, right? So I got some MicroStrategy, Marathon, some of the leverage stuff from MicroStrategy. It's all red. But it is what it is. All right, so Ugly and Evil, what's going on? Coming through on Twitch, let's go. Dragon says, I signed in my X using my alias, aka my real name. Oh, okay, well, don't dox yourself. People know that you have tons of Splinterlands assets. All right, so Leandra says, I got the 20% salary increase job that I talked about last year. That means I'm buying some California packs. Okay, well, first of all, Leandro, congratulations, man. That is huge. So very happy for you. Now to your second point about the California packs. Awesome, man. I think we're gonna need it. I'm really curious to see what the appetite for this is gonna be, because I've been approaching this thinking that it was going to be not massive, but equivalent to what we saw with Rebellion presale. But now I'm wondering if that's just maybe not there. There's a lot of folks that are not happy with the state of the game. Folks that I never thought would be, you know, in that kind of mindset. But it is what it is. It just sucks that the market is not being very cooperative with us right now. I would love if it was a little bit more cooperative. But it's all good. Skyr says not a 30% yet. I know. We'll see if we get down to the magic 76,000. Although at that point, I think people are just gonna quit. Mystic Force, hello, what's going on? Whoa, nice addition. Thank you. No, the land plots are empty. I haven't even started. I don't even know. Do I probably have to? Here, let's see if we can make this a little bit of a working session, shall we? So main ones I want to get up and running are the grain ones. Oh, that rhymes. Main ones are the grain ones. Oh, I didn't realize I have one there. So, can I zoom into this? Oh no, I can't. I guess I can't. So the way that the seller sold them to me is so that they would make an A. So A for aftersound. So these are my plots. I guess. Why didn't he give me these ones to put the A together? Common plains? Interesting. Well, either way, I'm happy. Okay, so let's go Azurk Mizrik. Wait. Oh, I was gonna say which ones are gonna be. It doesn't say what kind they are. Okay, so first of all, I'm gonna need some dark energy. I don't know. Let's see, 100. I do not have a lot of DEC because I just sold it all. All right, I mean not sell it all, but I use it to buy. Okay, so what can I even do with 100 DEC? Badlands. Caldera. Hey, which one's gonna get me part of the Mithro Mafia? Oh, jungle. I want to be in that. Here we go. Plains. Manage. Oh, I gotta buy power sources. Ew. And I probably have to work them, right, to clear them. I'm assuming they haven't even been cleared. Well, I clearly don't. I can't get a power core right now, so I'm gonna have to save up for that. Damn, that's gonna be 5,000 DEC. It's 50,000 DEC just for the power cores right there. That's a good amount. Okay, well, I guess we're not gonna do that right now. Bolts85, what's up? Good to see you here, man. Sky says, I need for BTC to go to 30K so I can buy one. I mean, I don't want to see it go that low, but I guess if it did, then yeah, people will be buying like crazy. Oh, this is Almeal. What's up, Almeal? Good to see you. Dragon says, congrats, dude. That's awesome news. So Leandro, is anyone playing Soul Keep? You have to buy running for these plots? No. Oh, Rooney? Nah. I don't even know what Roonies are going for these days. I am not playing Soul Keep. I did. You know who I talked to recently, though? Keys. And he said that he was still doing his daily Soul Keep thing, and that he was like coming away with, you know, some SPS from it. But he made it to like the 4th level or whatever. You can look at your land filtered under, oh, to see your plots. Thank you, thank you. Badlands is Mithra Mafia. Oh, you know what? Let's do that then, because I think. How do we go to my land? My land. Okay, so now we want Central Fire. Let's view these. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4 ore. Mithra Mafia. Let's go. 2 wood. And then 1, 2, 3 grain. 4 grain. 4 grain, 4 ore, 2 wood. So what am I missing? Stone? I cannot wait for land to go live. Not even that, like, I'm not even like participating really. I just want to see what it's going to do to the game economy, because, like, for example, I'm in this situation where I want to get to a point where the 4 planes here can provide not just for themselves but for everybody else, right? That would be the ideal situation, so that this entire region is self-sufficient. But then that means I get to sell the other resources as my profit. So my whole plan right now is to get the planes up and running ASAP, or not ASAP, but first. All right, you need to stake DEC, then populate. Yep. All right. So Bolt says, "Dang, if BTC goes down to 30K, you could pretty much pack up. Game over." Yeah, alts would be dead finally. Dude, 30K would be wild. That would shake the core for a lot of people, I think. Pomp says, any news on the Arcade Colony front? I think they're doing something. I don't know. Hold on, there was an official announcement. Splinterlands Bingo. Oh, never mind. I mean, it's cool that Blaze is doing all this stuff now. I'm just not interested. Let's see. Okay, let's go to Arcade Colony. Because I did read this recently. They had their office hours. And somebody kind of like... Oh, Aggie talked a couple days ago. It's a Saturday? You can vote for your own... Oh, never mind. Okay, this is just... The thing is, Aggie's got the team running in like 5 different directions again. Which, I mean, I hope that they can do that. But it's also like, I don't know. So let's see. Mooncarts. Next bug update is pending. Focus on bug fixes. Mobile app development for Mooncarts. That could be interesting. Nobody answered me last time when I asked if somebody was playing Mooncarts. So I guess nobody is. I kind of want to go check it out again, though. So enable all, development paused. I don't know what that is. I guess that's another game that they're working on. Manager games, receive game development description, discussion scheduled for Tuesday. So that's today. They're discussing the manager game today. Then Hyper Rail Blaster, rewards and front end setup going on. Estimated release February, March. That's one from Khan. I should go check that out. I want to support Khan. He works hard, man. Steakhouse Den says pack opening and QA testing phase. Next steps merging rewards gameplay. Additional 4 games planned. Yeah, that like, is that happening this year? I mean, like, we're only on pack opening. How long did it take last year for Mooncarts? We didn't get that until like July or August, right? We played the game early in the year, and then like, or did maybe it even came out later than that, like the actual play to earn mechanics. I just remember it was like 5-6 months at least. Prime pick is the next major project. Design completed. Development phase next. Estimated timeline. March, April is the ambitious goal. No way. No chance. May is the target goal. And June, July is the late goal. So I would say probably Q4. Because we've seen... When Aggie... Like, come on, Aggie. I love you, dude. But when you give timelines like this, it's hard to take them seriously. Just because the last ones have not gone that way. Although, you know what? I don't know what I prefer anymore. I don't know if I prefer for him to just say soon for the next like 6 months. or if it's just like June, July is the late, and then like by July 31st, I'm like, yeah, it's not even going to hit the late time frame. GLG fixes, fixing season 2 reward issues, legacy pool reward. Oh, I don't care about GLG. Let's see, additional discussions. Man, why am I sleepy? This is like my 4th cup of coffee today. Oh man, I finally went for a run again after a month. I think it was exactly a month. January 25th is the last time I did one of these like 5K little training sessions. And thankfully, my pace was right on where I left it. I think I had like a 9-minute 11-second pace last time, and it was 9 minutes 12 seconds this time. But this is also the first run in new shoes that I have, which have taken a lot longer for me to break in for some reason. It's still kind of painful, which makes me, because I like spent on these shoes. They're Asics, they're nice, but I don't know. It's taking a bit. All right, so Pomp, hopefully that answers your questions about the arcade colony front. I don't know if it's a bot or something that just kind of like aggregates all of the talking points from the most recent office hours, but that was there, and I just read down that list. Oh, look, we're getting into more fitness stuff. Vlogging says, just increased my max squat weight, and it was easy. Only checked crypto prices once today, and if they go down more tomorrow, I'll accumulate long positions. All right. Cool. Yeah. I'm kind of done with the alt market. I have my bags. I'm just sitting on them. It's really just like SPS and Prime are the 2 ones that I believe in. Everything else, I'm sure it's great. I'm just too lazy to actually like jump into it. I'm much more interested in Bitcoin and Bitcoin related schemes. Dragon says alt's finally dead. Well, you know what's fascinating? We've needed to kill the meme coin hype and mania for a while. Like, it's just straight up gambling, and that's not what crypto is. Like, that's not why we got into it, right? I mean, I don't know. That's not why I got into it. Sure, it was like, you know, first time I thought about Bitcoin, I was like, oh yeah, I can make some money with it. But everything else that I ever got into, like any kind of alt project, it was not because like, oh, this is just some meme and it's got like a cool community. It was just like, oh, they're trying to build something cool, or they have built something cool and they're trying to, you know, develop it further. So let me check it out and be a part of that. And, you know, of course, what ends up happening is like these teams always fall short. But meme coins, I don't know, man. It's a wealth transfer of the impatient to the patient. Gathering, what's going on? Goodbye. I don't know why I'm yawning. It's crazy. If I swap on Hive, if swap on Hive wasn't down, wait, why is it down? I guess we'll do a shorter one today. I don't know why I'm so tired. Maybe I gotta go take a nap, dude. But I really pushed it today. My heart rate during the thing and then afterwards, like I was a little worried because it just wasn't coming down as fast as I was hoping that it would. And I was like, mainly because like I just wanted to not lose momentum from the last time I trained, which, you know, is probably short-sighted because it's like it was off for a month recovering from injuries, did not do any kind of like cardiovascular training in between. I mean, I like ran and jogged here and there, but it wasn't anything like with the same level of intensity. I probably should have eased back into it, guys, but I didn't. And so now my body's just angry at me. Yo, gathering. Our excellent news says Archmage. BTC getting cheaper. Yeah, I'm any chance I can buy below 100k, I'm happy. Dragon says I'd be more engaged if they didn't make us spam Twitter all the time. Yeah, Twitter is like, I mean, but you know, I get it though. Twitter is where a lot of discovery happens for newer players. So I don't mind them doing that there for new players, because you got awesome people on Twitter like Gold Matters and Dahota and Brave Tofu and all of them that are just like, I mean, like the whole community, right? So tweets, retweets, or whatever they're called, posts, reposts, tagging. Yeah, the more time Splinterlands is mentioned, that's fine. I don't really care. It is cool to see more content creators, though. I can't wait to be replaced. I don't know about you guys, but I can't wait to be replaced. I just like, as soon, and we know when they were talking about it on the town hall, like they want to bring in some like heavy hitters. I was like, all right, yeah, do it. I need somebody to pump my bag so that while that content creator is stuck making videos, I'm chilling on the beach in the Philippines with Darkest Night. That's what I want. All right. How do you, I need some like high level content creators to come into the game and hook it up, pump the bags, and then let me you know, get me that trip to the Philippines. Gathering, what's going on? Oh wait, you're saying hello to Dragon. Tom King, oh, Love in the Moo. Whale alert. What's up, Love in the Moo? Like you, I'm interested to see what happens when this goes live. And currently 5th. I'm currently 5th on the grain resource rankings with 241 million. That is awesome, dude. I'm really happy. So Tom, can I ask you a question? I don't know if you're willing to answer this publicly, but you know, it's just so fascinating to see the sentiment all around. There's people who are like really, really bullish, and then there's people who are like not as bullish, or in fact, maybe even upset. Again, I was kind of surprised to see that a lot of people are not really happy with the survival mode direction that the team went in. And whatever, I'm a realist. I live in reality, right? Like, what am I going to do? I'm just going to sit here and complain about it? No, the team's going to make their decisions. So I'm sure they have the reasons for it. Whether I agree or disagree doesn't really matter. I'm looking forward to seeing what kind of impact survival mode has. But I'm curious how you're feeling about the game overall. That being said, you're talking about land specifically, and I agree. That's why I made the purchase for 10 more land plots, and why I am kind of feeling a little FOMO-y into a little bit more at some point. I don't know. We'll see. It would be cool to reach like 50 plots or 100 plots, right? And they don't all have to be in the same spot. But, you know, just like something nice to like build up over time. And I guess what really is tough for me right now is that the plots are like $15 or $14. And in my opinion, I know like I'm going to get in trouble saying this because it always happens, but I do genuinely feel as though the like land is kind of as low as it's going to go. I mean, sure, we might see $10 plots again, right? But like the amount of like capital that I would have to put in if I lose like 33% on like, I don't know, what is it, 30, 40 more plots? Like that's like $5 times 30. It's like $200, right? Which again, sorry, I'm not trying to like flex whatever, but it's like for me, if I were to lose that value on paper, but I'm still getting the satisfaction of like building out my land over time, that'd be cool, right? Because again, it's one of those where like downside is semi-limited, right? Whereas upside is like, who knows? And again, I hate that I'm talking about this like an investment. It's really an investment in my happiness and my gameplay. So I shouldn't be referencing it in that way. But hopefully you guys can understand what I mean. Oh, I saw this. Speaking of which, though, I did see this fantastic thing on X or Twitter earlier, where someone's just like, Bitcoin's down to 86K. The downside risk on Bitcoin is 86. The upside is infinity. Man, that seems like a good deal. Let me go buy some more. I was like, yes, I get you. I get you. All right, everyone ready for survival mode? I am. You know, have we come across any bots? Like, did Xbot or what's the other one? Xbot or Archmage, have they announced if they're doing anything? I'm very curious to know, because I don't know that I'm gonna like playing with all my level 1 cards, but we'll see. All right, grain will be in high demand. Was thinking of buying more grain plots. Yeah, I like grain plots too. The main reason I like grain plots, and I hope I don't like start a run on the grain plots, but it's just they're self-sufficient, right? So you'll never need to like do anything. They'll always provide value to you, and you'll never need to like service them with other plots. You get what I'm saying? Like, for example, if you were to get wood plots, you might have to trade your wood for grain in order to sustain it, right? But if wood ever becomes less desirable than grain, and I'm not even talking like a 1-to-1, I'm just saying like less desirable in the sense where like the amount that you're producing cannot buy the appropriate amount of grain, actually your plot goes offline, right? Which is kind of crazy to think about. So yeah, getting grain plots is clutch in my opinion. Now, you know, not clutch. It's the safe route. It's a safe route because you could put the minimal stuff on there and you'll always be okay. Aggie says the month, but not the year. It's so true. I'm waiting for it to come out first and see if it's good. Okay. Holy crap. Had no idea how BTC had been dropped today. Yikes. Yeah, again, like, I mean, the whole stock market is down, so it's not like good times at all. Vlog says you can start accumulating Bitcoin long. That's what I was mostly thinking. Maybe 1.5x long. I would stay away from leverage, but that's just me. But you do your thing. When Doge check? What do you mean? Oh, yeah, they're going to give out like $5,000 to each citizen. I mean, maybe when they turn the money printer back on. I wonder, so... Yeah, I don't know. Like, at some point, it's going to have to flip. A lot of people think it's going to be the second half of this year, right? So if the market is tanking now, and we get into a position where, you know, Powell's hand is essentially forced, because I think he's only talking about another rate cut in October, which is a long way away. So if they force his hand in Q2 or even early Q3, that could signal like, all right, guys, jets are fired up. Let's go. Yeah, X is very active, says Bananas. It's a good place for it. I don't know where else to do it. I guess you could keep it within Discord, but that doesn't really bring in new people. So, Darkest Night still around? Yeah, well, I don't know if he's doing much in game, but he's not I don't know if he's doing anything in game actually, but I talk with him several times a week actually. He's doing well though. He's focusing on some Web 2 games right now that he's been playing for like years. So the game itself is a tough market, so I don't really see it taking off until land. Okay. Just like an Atlas Earth. I've never heard of it. Tom says, I'm in a go with the flow mode. Would have liked to see all this a lot earlier, but no point in stressing. I appreciate the response, first of all. And I respect the kind of go with the flow mentality. Like, I get it. I mean, people can and will be upset, and, you know, they got every right to be. It has been very frustrating, but I don't know. What are you going to do? Like, here's the thing. You have two choices. Like, either you accept it, maybe take some time away, and go, you know, focus on other things, or you sell and leave your assets. Or sorry, you sell your assets and leave the game. Sell and leave your assets. What am I saying? All right, Supreme Victory says smash the like. Thank you. Yeah, you know what? If you guys wouldn't mind, why not? Let's see. I'm still tracking. We got 18 people live on X, but no comments on X, huh? All right. I mean, I'm not trying to like fish for comments, and I know that I tested it already, so I know that it works, but if somebody else just wants to test it, just for me, just to do me a solid, I just want to make sure that it's still working. But I mean, it's all good. If y'all want to lurk, that's fine. You know me, I'm low key. I don't really care. I would just hate, you know what it is? I would just hate if people are chatting on X and it's not coming through, and then I don't know that it's not coming through, so therefore you hold it against me like I'm ignoring your comments, which is not the intention at all. So that's the only reason why, and I'm too lazy to go and test it again. All right, Almil says, started buying into Rebellion cards, quite heavy the last 3 days, almost done. Nice, okay. Gavin says, shout out to Aaron Baker for sending me 3 gold foil common works for my land. Oh, maybe I should get some gold foil stuff. Grain plots will be 30 plus after 1.75. Oh, they're not 30 plus now? Hold up. Let's check it out. Where are the grain plots at? Let me see. What's the cheapest grain? I have to remember. Oh, here, resources grain. Okay. It's 18 bucks. 19. Got a bunch for 19. We got a bunch for 20. Oh, this is in a different region. Oh, but man, look at all of these grain plots. 20 bucks a pop. Okay. By the way, stream sound is much clearer on Twitch than YouTube. Really? What? Why? I mean, that can't be me, though. That's maybe just Twitch. Because it's literally the same signal. I have one signal being sent to StreamYard, and StreamYard is dispersing it. So, listening as I take all my workers off land. What's up, Wibble? Why are you doing that? Guten Tag. Why, Wibble? Xbot will support survival mode. Oh, yeah, I guess that makes sense. Land 2.0 will be necessary to target folks who just love upgrading buildings and swapping resources. Yeah, but we are very far away from Land 2.0. I mean, I know Cryptomancer's on the case now, but there's a lot to be implemented, and Cryptomancer's also like a do it well, not a do it fast kind of guy. Well, I'm going to spend my land DEC on Magic Beans and see if I can rent cards out for survival. Oh, nice. Wow, just completely giving up on land. Seriously, hit the like button. Don't make me be the only one. Thanks, Reagan. Let's see. Let's see if I can... There's 36 people watching on YouTube and only 10 likes. What's the ratio that most YouTubers try to go for? Monitor up here. Did you forget the PS5? A very good new story-driven medieval simulator kingdom, Calm Deliverance, just released. You know what? I did forget about the PS5. I pivoted it over to Xbox, and then I never went and actually bought the Xbox either. And I'll be honest, with Bitcoin dropping down into the 80s, it's like, do I want to spend 300 bucks on that, or should I just buy another 300 bucks worth of Bitcoin? Nah, I will. I do want to get back into gaming and just kind of hang out here with you guys more so. Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Okay. Are you going to fire up a SPS node? No, I'm not. I want to stake my license somewhere and be happy. Most likely with Peak Bosses, just because they do so much for the game, so I want to get the fees. Splendid Lands are now in a good place. Hard work does pay off. Shout out to Cryptomancer, the legend. There's about 70 $20 grain plots available, mostly in Wolf's region, 85. Okay. Tails is here. Tails, the issue with land is they issued and sold 150,000 plots, probably less than 5,000 human players. Dude, there's probably less than 1,000, let's be real. The cost to operate land per plot is more than those players can afford. There's something to be said for right-sizing mint numbers to actual player base, the way land appreciates in price as player base grows. Yeah, the thing with land, though, is that they don't have any intention of releasing more. Now, let's be real, they absolutely can, and they always might, but they're not gonna do that Like that would kill the game for a lot of people, right? If they were just like, we're going to sell like another 20,000 pots. So first of all, that would go back on what they said. Second of all, like it would just not make sense given the current whatever. So in a way, I can understand why they sold as many as they did. Does that make it the right move? I don't know. I mean, all this stuff is in the past. Now, you bring up a good point, but all this stuff is in the past. So now the question then becomes, okay, so who's going to benefit from this? How quickly can they get it interlinked with the rest of the game, right? Revival potions, I think, are super important. Conflict wagons, super important if they can start to make all that matter. I would rather see land get heavily involved in other aspects of the game sooner than later. I don't want to wait for 2.0. Dude, how embarrassing is that? I don't even know what's going on, guys. This is just out of control now. Let's see, am I back? There it is. Okay. I mean, I didn't even know that it was unplugged. There was no mention of it. It's just so sensitive. I don't know. Maybe I kicked it even though it's like super far away. Whatever. We're probably gonna end soon anyway. So I was thinking about logging on my phone, but it turned right back on as soon as I unplugged and replugged it in. So sorry for the interruption. Let's get back to it, shall we? Let's move on to bananas here. Yeah, they made it seem like people would be lucky to have one plot when it first came. Yeah, well, that's just good marketing by the team, right? Because they had no idea what land was even going to look like at that point. Almiel says, I believe SPS bottom is in, aiming for 10x from here, buying tonight. I mean, 10x is what, 6-7 cents, right? That's actually within reason for what I'm thinking. My expected top is 10 cents, but the longer that this goes on, the lower that we go. Top might even be lower. Bananas X test. Can you hear me now? Yes. Thank you for testing it out. Or at least now we know that people on X are just lurkers. But it's cool. There's 20 people on X, so I just want to say thanks for stopping by, guys. Seems like YouTube are the chatty folks, which is cool. But yeah, so the thing is I had 3 options, right? I think I can stream to 3 different places at once. So I never thought to do X before, mainly because I was trying to get that Zap stream thing to work for all the Bitcoin maxis out there. That's for Noster, which would be kind of fun, but I need to spend some time figuring it out. All right, I went back to playing Call of Duty Black Ops Zombies. Forgot how much fun that is. Nice. That like button should have some auto feature. Feels outdated that you have to remember it every time and bother pressing the button. Oh, well, that's cool. I mean, that's a cool thought. But yeah. Wibble says not given up on land. My land is a mess anyways. Need to reorganize for 1.75. want to put. Well, you know what? Actually, we'll have like what, a month until land comes out anyway, so you can probably take full advantage of survival mode if that starts to take off. Dragon says, my concern is, okay, Cat, what? Oh, did you unplug it? Cat, get out of here. Dude, he keeps like coming in and stepping on my feet. What do you want? You have all the food in the world. My concern is who is going to buy all those empty plots that don't produce grain if new players come in and can't get grain plots. Well, I mean, look, Dragon, the hope is that there's going to be utility for all of the resources over time. So, I don't know. I think that we should be fine. The only reason I like grain, because grain might not even be the most lucrative. I mean, this is a weird question coming from the Mithril Mafia, right? Grain might not even be the most lucrative. I'm saying that grain is the most safe, but you know, just because it's such a core thing, but that it might not have the most return or bang for your buck. Dragon says, okay, Tails, take it from here. Brandon says, Aftertown needs to set up a Give, Send, Go campaign for new computer. It seems that I need to upgrade this computer. Trope has gone on longer than delivering land 2.0. No, hey, yo, computer's working now. So, and you have to understand, Brandon, I'm a like run it into the ground kind of person with all my technology. I just don't see a need. Although I was shopping for new laptops recently. It's just if I get a new laptop, what am I gonna do with this? It's still gonna be working, and I could do something with it, but it's solving the problem that I need right now. And now with this new setup, where all I do from there is stream, and I do everything on the gaming computer, it makes it much easier. Brandon says, as for Web 2 games, my boys are loving Age of Empires 2. It's a weekend sale. Oh, man. Dude, Age of Empires 2. Fantastic game. Fantastic game. All right, so Blockchain Project says, so much selling. It's going to happen at 2x, 5x, and 10x. Yeah, true. I wouldn't be surprised if like people buy again now and then sell once we get to a penny. I mean, that's like a nice, what, 50% gain from here? Like, you could go heavy. Like, I don't know how much you'd move the price, but you could go heavy and make like a 50% gain if we get up to a penny with, what's that called? Conclave Arcana and all that. All right, so B-Swap is out of DEC in there. What? Wait, which LP? Anyone else having issues with swapping on Hive? Terra Draws, hello, what's going on? What to do with an old laptop? You set it up as a crypto mining rig? Okay, tell me what crypto I can mine with it, and I will give it a shot. I think every like major crypto is gonna need something more than some old busted ass laptop. I just swapped BTC for Hive on BSwap, but I think they're out of DEC. What? How did that happen? Wait, don't they just dip into the same pools as everybody else? Like, here's BSwap for me. All right, let's go to pools and let's look up everything that has DEC. There's currently 107 million DEC in the swap.hive DEC pool. And there's currently 244 million DEC in the DEC SPS pool. So how are you not able to get DEC? Let's see, swap.hive and DEC. I know I don't have any swap.hive, but let's say I wanted to get 1, 10, 100. It's there. I mean, I can't actually test the transaction, but I swapped Hive to parts, seemed to work, but when I try and pull that into Go, it hasn't worked. Oh, Hive Engine having issues. Okay. Yeah, so it shows 0. Mining rig for crypto becomes like a lottery ticket for BTC, may never hit, or find some simpler token like Doge, or an up-and-coming meme and hop on the wave. You can learn something new. You know what? I'll have to ask AI. I should ask AI, like, what crypto can I mine with this? Yes, I've always had issues with swapping in Hive Engine. Okay. Howdy, Paul Taylor. Good to see you here. Make Hive posts about the journey, and the Hive rewards will be the floor on earnings. That's not a bad idea. I was trying to swap BTC for DEC. I don't know, maybe it's just having a moment. Well, you can't go from Bitcoin to DEC directly. You have to go through Hive because there's no direct pool. So if you do like swap.BTC, like even if it's just like 0.01, like it's gonna show 0. So you unlike other dexes or swaps, you have to go leg by leg. You can use unminable to mine. So many different options here. Yeah, I'm wondering, Dragon, so what Brandon said, I'm wondering if you're trying to do that directly, it's always going to say 0. But you'll have to go, so like when I want to, I mean, I usually go the other direction, right? I'll sell DEC for Hive and then buy swap.Bitcoin. So, oh, okay, cool. So, false alarm. They are not out of DEC, although that would have been an interesting problem to have. Somebody just came up and scooped everything, but then this price would not be this price. It would be something stupidly high. But here we are. It is what it is, guys. All right, well, I've been on for almost an hour, but I think I'm going to take off for now. Can't swap any 2 tokens. Choose a new node. It shouldn't be this hard. I agree. Are you saving all your glint for Arcana already? I mean, what can I buy with glint in Arcane Colony? What is it? Conclave Arcana. No, there's still some cards that I need. I've actually started buying the legendary cards because I don't have all of those yet. So you can see I'm at 98% here, 93, 96. So yeah, I've been slowly and steadily buying up the other ones. I figure over time, I don't want to bother buying like another 400 pack. I mean, I don't know, maybe we'll see. Because I still need like 55 here. 19 there. Like I'm almost there. So I just feel like I just need to get the right ones. But I'm hoping that I'll get that through the chests from advancing tiers. Maybe this will be worth buying another one. I don't know. Epics doesn't seem like it either. I need like 4 for this. Oh, I do want 6 of these, but it gets so much more expensive. Yeah, and then we'll see what happens there with the legendary ones. Slow and steady wins the race. All right, so, right about the nodes too. I had to switch mine back to auto settings and Hive. All right, Archmage says, once SPS distribution phase ends, what would you think of the DAO putting a variety of coins, tokens to price pool? Or possibly having a new token or even little BTC nuggets in there? I think it would be great if we paid out swap.Bitcoin, honestly. It would be cool if the DAO just started collecting some Bitcoin, like holding half of it, and then the other half you could like use as like rewards, which would be fun. Off to work. Have a great one. Brandon says, got that vid about the new leaderboard glint survival mode coming out today. I'll work on something. I just figure there's not that much new information in there. But gonna be interested on leaderboards. May have been playing because the returns of just battles is not quite enough to justify the efforts. Need to discuss with authors. Whoa, you're gonna abandon playing? With Max Wars and Glider cards, only use of glint for me is glint equals more energy, equals more battles, equals more SPS. Oh yeah, leaderboards definitely impacted you. Huh. Set the bot and sit back. It's not a bad plan. That's what I'm doing now. Maybe I'll go in and do a modern battle every once in a while. But as you can see, even though I'm not playing the game, I'm playing the game. Training. Look at all this training that I've been doing. For what? I don't know what I'm training for. But see, there's a lot of ones that I'm just like, I get a dumb rule set and I'm like, I don't want to play that. So I can just skip it. But it's been fun regardless. All right, last comment here. Coming in on X from Bananas. Yeah, I always thought it would be cool if games could give out sats like Zaps on Nostr. Then it doesn't require faith in some token. It'd be nice, but the DAO's going to have to figure out how to do that. I mean, it's not real sats, but it's something. And hopefully sats will be worth a lot more in the future. All right, guys. That is all I have. Just wanted to commiserate with you on this very red day. But I will be back, probably not tomorrow. Most likely on Thursday, though. I want to find a time to stream Thursday. I'll let you know right now that we're probably not going to do the tournament, the Trinity Talkin' tournament. I think we'll take a break this week. But I'm planning to be live. Tails, you're always welcome to hop in if you want. But I know Lorcas is not free. And so I don't know when, but it's not going to be like, it's not going to be now or around this time because I want to wait until survival mode is actually out. And then it'll probably be in the evening. I might still do the evening. Like post like 6 o'clock, 6 p.m. my time. We'll see. All right, guys, that's all I got. Have an amazing rest of your day. Go out and touch some grass. Get out and, don't look at the charts too much. Banana says peace. Tail says, what's not to like? Soulbound reward cards and Soulbound currency. Want to buy our 10,000 new card set. Thanks for the hangout. Have a great day, night, everyone. All right, peace. Take care.